Hello everybody, like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily contents. Hello everybody, like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily content. Yes, my peoples. Yes. I'm having technical problems at the moment. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I've got like an extra screen, so it's a bit difficult for me to, put everything together. But I'm trying my best. Please let me know if you can hear me or if there's echoes going on in here as well. I gratefully appreciate that. I hope you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me as well. Yeah, it's a strange one. But yeah, I'll get there. Welcome to LFC Red Forever channel, people. Please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that notification button, like button, and all that good stuff. Follow us on the social media, which is Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. We're all in those platforms. If you ever want to reach out to me, please go on there, and I'll do actually, give updates on those social medias as well. And I've got my own, obviously, personal social media in Twitter, which is Forzy79. That's the one I'm always active on. That's the one I always chat to people. If you ever want to talk to me, go on there and support me in any way you can. At the end of the day, I'm bringing you, these contents, and I'm enjoying it at the same time. And with your help, we could get to, the destination we want to get to, which is like about 1,000 people. Yes, we lost a couple of subscribers yesterday because, people in social media can't keep their, nose out of things and having arguments with each other, which doesn't make sense. So it's okay. You don't have to come on here if you don't want to. I'm not going to force people to do something they don't want. Thank you for the people that's tuned in. So we're going to do the preview today. So we're going to do the press conference with Jurgen Klopp. Let me check out what I've got on here. I'm going to do the press conference with Jurgen Klopp. Obviously the prediction of yesterday I'm going to put on there. And I'm going to do the prediction for the weekend and I think Monday as well. In the late show tonight, Let's Talk LFC episode 38. Look how many we've done already down the years. Still going strong, that episode. So I'm going to do the prediction on that one because it's a bit too... I've just woken up from sleep, people. I work night shifts on a regular basis as well as days. So it's a bit difficult for me to, wake up when I finish at 7 a.m. I start 7 p.m. I finish at 7 a.m. So it's not a lot of sleep I get. Sometimes that's why I probably can't say the words I want to say. I get muddled up and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll try. That's the most important thing at the end of the day. And that's all you can do, innit? That's all you can do. If you want to do this YouTube business, you have to be dedicated to in order for you to succeed. So far I'm on every day and I haven't stopped yet. And obviously I'm going to take a rest in between. But yeah, let's just do this together and get to the 1,000 mark. Yeah, so I'm going to start with the prediction. Let me show you what I'll run. You can see in the prediction, yesterday Man United dropped points again, which is very, very important for us. I'm not happy with Newcastle winning by 4-1. A draw would have done us good in that game, but it didn't happen. And then you look at Man United 2-2, which I predicted. I did say 2-2. My predictions are getting better. I told you already, like, although the scoreline with the Newcastle it's not there, but at least I got the right score, so the result. Um, Bournemouth 1 goal to nil. I thought Southampton after that Arsenal game they were gonna like push up that league. It doesn't look like it. They're gonna remain at the bottom of it. Um, yeah, so I got what two results right. Just the scoreline is different and one wrong. I'll get there, people. I'm starting to learn it, innit? I haven't done this for years. The scoreline predictions used to be my favorite thing when I was younger, but you can see like I'm improving. I'm improving. So the top one is me, and the bottom one is the actual result. So I got the Man United one right. I kind of knew that game would go 2-2 because Tottenham can't go into games just chilling out. You know what I mean anymore. The fans are onto them. You could see in the stadium yesterday there was a lot of unrest going on, and a lot of people unhappy at the same time as well. And they have to perform. I've heard Tottenham have given the money back after that Newcastle game. The players, that is, they give the money back to the fans, or for all the travelling and plus paying for the ticket as well. So that's good from them. But you got to show up in the actual game and show those fans that they don't deserve this kind of performances, which is 6-1 against Newcastle. You're supposed to be like way ahead of the Newcastle. You should be like in the same level. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But they need a manager, man. They need a manager badly. John Conway says, "Hi Fozzy, have a look at your DM in Instagram? I sent you a video. It's very funny. I will, 100%, bro. I always keep in touch with you, John Conway. Like you supported me from the day one, and like that's a long time ago, isn't it? 2019. Like that's crazy." Twinsball Daily says, "Big up Fozzy. Got to know you from my friend Noor Beats, myself Ahmed from Thailand. How much urge is yourself to start with some lineups versus Spurs?" I've got the lineups, mate. So don't worry about that. People in building, get the likes ratio up. Thank you very much, brother. Listen, Mohammed is a good guy from Nurabits. He's a very, very good guy, man, and I'm gonna have him on this actual platform on a regular basis. Twinsball. The motivation I have on here is not just for me. It's to give people different opinions, and your opinion counts no matter what. I try to get some people from other teams on here as well, so we could chat about their teams as well as Liverpool. Is a Liverpool channel, but I'm open to chat to people from other clubs as well. It's no bother for me, brother. But thank you for tuning in, and thank you if you subscribe and support the channel as well. Nurabits is a good guy, man. He's a brilliant guy. Very, 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 very knowledgeable about Liverpool Football Club and football in general, man. I like his analysis, how he does it. It's up to the point, and he knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing. I'm gonna get rid of this headphones, in the next few streams, because I've got a fan here because all the lights are on me. It's heated in here, so if I put the fan on, you could hear the fan because it shouldn't be like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, but yeah. Thank you, Twinsball. Much appreciated, brother. Redbird. I tried to make you, I tried to introduce you to the channel, in regards to what John Conway's got, to monitor the comments and all that stuff. But I can't find you for some reason. It's weird. It's weird. But I'll keep looking, and then I'll give you a heads up once it's done on your DMs in Twitter. I did message you actually on Twitter as well, mate. So check it out, man. I gave you a great message on there. John Twinball, would you love to jump on show if you willing? Otherwise, I am here. Oh, would love to jump on the show if you're willing. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm here and loving the vibes of the show. Bro, I'm not gonna be long because I've got to do a show tonight. But get into my Twitter, Fozzy79, and just message me on there, and then I'll get you on the show. I do 2 p.m. all the time. And I want people to come on here and support the channel. And I'm gonna get, if I set up in advance, it's easier for me to introduce someone to come on the channel. But yeah, 100%, bro. I'm gonna do another one on Monday. You know, Sunday is gonna be the game. I'm gonna do a watch along on Sunday. I'm gonna do obviously a review on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm gonna keep going, bro. I'm gonna keep going. So just bear with me. I like to set out before, then just bringing people on straight away. Then it's gonna be awkward, innit? Yeah. So yeah, I promise I'll get you on, man. Don't worry about that, man. Have subscribed and liked already, mate. Much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated. Follow all the social medias as well, which is Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. So yeah, we're Facebook. Don't forget Facebook as well. We're gonna go to the press conference with Jurgen Klopp, which is I haven't looked at it. I honestly haven't looked at it. Maybe I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of it. I keep losing some stuff on here as well. I've got 2 screens, but it's difficult for me, you know, to keep it up for some reason. I need to find out how I could get them over switching over and all that stuff. Each time I put something on the other screen, it disappears. So yeah, just bear with me. We will go to the Jurgen Klopp interview. Please let me know in the comments if there's any echoes. I appreciate that. Seriously, I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a few issues on Twitter the other day, and not me personally. It's one of the few of the people that actually come on the channel, and a lot of people are hassling them outside YouTube. They're giving them a lot of problems on Twitter, and I went on there yesterday, just put a message up like people need to respect other people's opinions, and not only that, stop troubling people's lives, because if you trouble people's lives, it could lead to a dark place that people don't want to go. So be careful how you interact with people. At the end of the day, when you come on social media, it's to get away from problems, isn't it? It's nothing to do with, you know, coming on here and, you know, attacking people's personal lives. Mental health is a big thing, people. So be careful how you speak to people, because the repercussions of that is very, very, very bad, man. So be careful, people. That's all I can say. Enjoy social media. Get away from all the problems that you have. And, you know, chat to people. It doesn't hurt. I mean, you could chat to me anytime. You could give me a personal DM. It's no problem. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Everybody knows that as soon as people DM me, I'll get back to you and I'll say what I feel. Or, you know, if you need help, I'll guide you to the right directions if I can. You know what I mean? So that's all I've got to say about it. I don't want to keep going on about things like that. But that's what happened the other day in Twitter. It was kind of strange, man. It was very, very bad. Like, people, the way they were acting, it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice at all, man. And I don't wish that upon anybody, man. Yeah, so let's get to the press conference, and you can make out whatever you want to make out of it, because I haven't actually watched it myself. So let's enjoy it together. Jurgen Klopp's press conference. Let me go. Now it's coming on.
Force one. What does that tell us, really?
Sorry, guys. Can you hear it?
So a couple of things. We didn't change, not because we won the game before. We didn't change because we set the team obviously slightly differently up, and want to give the boys the chance to find some rhythm in that, to get used to it, to get used to different things.
I don't know what is going on today, honestly. Hopefully it'll come on.
Force one. What does that tell us, really?
Sorry, honestly, I'm normally prepared for this, but it's not.
A couple of things. We didn't change, not because we won the game before.
How is it now,
we
people?
didn't change
Tell
because
me you can hear everything,
we set
please.
the team obviously slightly differently up, and want to give the
Can you hear me, guys? Yeah? Can you hear everything good? Please give me a thumbs up if there's no echoes. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what to make of it. You know what? I'm gonna use my screen here. I could hear myself twice now. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird, man. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me today? I have all days today? Really? It's strange. It's very, very strange, people. I don't know what to do. I think I'm stuck, basically, people. I am stuck. I could hear myself twice now. So it's weird. And I can't even put the actual live. I can't get rid of anything. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Wow. It's weird. It's very, very strange. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go through other stuff. Allow the press conference. Let me go on to. I need to learn how to do this two double screens, man. It's very very bad at the moment. So yeah, I can't even put Klopp on. I don't know why. It's strange. Let me try it one more time and see if it works. Hopefully I could do it. Honestly, apologies, people. I'm better than this normally. I'm fully prepared. Now I put a double screen. It's just ruined me. And I can see there's about 11 people actually tuned in, and I can't even bloody do my best on this. Oh my goodness me. Okay, let me try it one more time. See what happens. I haven't even seen the press conference. That's what's funny. I haven't even seen it yet. Okay, that's it. Can we hear anything?
Force one. What does that tell us, really?
So a couple of things. We didn't change, not because we won the game before. We didn't change because we set the team obviously slightly differently up, and want to give the boys the chance to find some rhythm in that, to get used to it, to get used to different things. That's reason one. Number one. Number two is, I said the ticket into this team will always be the readiness, or from now on again, the readiness to defend and to counter press. And I liked a lot of that, what I saw. And if you say that, then you have to give the credit for it as well. So you can buy the ticket again if you want.
I don't know what is going on today.
But I have to say that what it created as well, a situation in training where the boys who didn't start showed properly up. So we could have changed quite a lot, because they really knock on the door, which is good. And the main difference is we have time to train. So and if you have time to train, because then all of a sudden everybody can show up. Because if you say training is as important as games, it's true. But in a normal week with 3 games, you have.
Tell me what you guys think. Can you hear everything? Because I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to bother anymore.
The day before, the next day, second day recovery for the guys who played, and the other boys do a little bit more. And then you have 1 training day in a long week, and that's not a session where you should, it should be that intense. So, a couple of reasons. So, but
yeah, guys, I
like stop this. Big parts of the game, to be honest, of the games, not all of it.
It is weird. Absolutely weird. I can't even bloody put it on. Yeah, so leave that at. Leave that at. It's no problem. I don't know what's happened, people. I wish I can tell you. I have no idea what exactly has happened. Yeah, so allow that. Don't worry about that. Let's just be talking about Liverpool, the game and everything else. So I want to do a formation for this game that will make it easier for us. Like I I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. So let me go back and try one more time. This is strange. I think I fixed it. This is the longest I'm going to be on with making a lot of mistakes. It's strange. And people are still on. Oh my goodness me. You never thought like I could mess up like this. Like graphics are my thing. Yeah. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, let me try one more time. Let me try one more time. Yeah. I appreciate you guys for staying on. Um, so let me try one more time and see if we could hear Mr. Klopp, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so we're unbeaten in five from what I've heard. That's good. So we could just push on in the league and win more games. That's what I want us to do. If we could do that, that'd be brilliant. Trying to let it come back on. Nah, you know, yeah, allow it. Let me just speak and then we could just end it there today. Apologies, like I said again. Um, yeah, listen, it works, then it doesn't work. That's life, innit? You just gotta get on with it. Yeah. So what I was thinking Liverpool to do in this game is revert back to the old formation with Trent playing as a right back instead of playing as a central midfielder. Because you know in the home games, we don't need that formation when he's playing an inverted midfielder. We don't need that. He can play in his old role and dominate from there, if you know what I mean. That's what I want him to do. The personnel will might have to change it just a little bit instead of like um, playing the same players all the time because I think some of them look tired. Jota looks tired. Young Jones doesn't look the same at the moment, and if we could change it up like with Thiago and Diaz probably in the next game, give Diaz like 70 minutes or 60 minutes in the next game, maybe we can win that game comfortably, if you know what I mean. Because you can't drag players that's tired on the pitch. You just can't do that on a regular basis. So that's what we've got to step away from. If we obviously if you play the same players on a continuous basis, they're gonna tire. So if you use the squad in a sense of like rotating, then you could like freshen up the actual team. That's what I want to do in this game. I don't want to like do anything different. And a few changes that tweak the changes I think will help the players win more games than we're going to lose. John Conway said the other day we've got 4 home games and we got what do you call it, 2 away games left. So it's not bad. 6 games to go. Why not? Just get the wins on the board. Make those away games more tighter. Like when we go in Europe, make sure you don't no one gets behind you instead of like playing the typical Premier League games and you go that way, I go this way, you score a goal, I score a goal. No, be more tactical, be more solid, make sure nobody can get past our defense and push the ball forward from the back as much as you can so we could keep the ball on their side for us to win the game. So we could do things like that in the next game because Tottenham are not informed people. They're not very good at the moment. They were 2-0 down the other day. It's because Man United are so bad they come back. You know what I mean? So you got to think about it that way. We're not facing a team in form. We're facing a team that's struggling at the moment. Forget about that scoreline yesterday coming back from 2-0 down. When you got quality like Harry Kane and Son, you always got to hope you're gonna score. That's the bottom line of anything. And they deserve the draw. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they didn't deserve the draw. They did deserve the draw. They played well in the second half. And maybe they could have won the game. Maybe so, but they didn't. They didn't. Yeah, so that's how I see Tottenham. Like they're a fragile team that can be got at, and we could get that win on the board as well. Yeah. So listen, at the end of the day, we're back on form. We're winning games again, and if we like climb up that table, let me put the table up. Actually, I haven't even done that yet. Let me put the table up and have more belief. I want to believe in things now, man. I don't I don't want to like be disappointed on a regular basis anymore. I'm tired of that, if you know what I mean, people. So if you look at the actual screen there, and you can see like 30, 32 games, six to go, 9 losses, 8 draws. You know the problem with Liverpool, majority of the seasons that we play, we've got too many games like that. I'm tired of it. Honestly, I'm tired of like drawing games every season, and it's always like the 8 and 9, 10, something like that every season. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. We should be getting away from things like this and win games more than that we draw. It's just like every season is the same, man. It's boring, man. I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of it, man. We need to get away from that. Yeah. So as you can see, the table looks good so far. Man United got a draw. They got 1 point extra, obviously, but it doesn't say like they're not struggling in the league, if you know what I mean. They got 60 points. So what? Um, if we win our games, we could catch them up. You know what I mean? Just catch the damn thing up, man, and see where we could go from there. We might not get top four eventually, but it's the trying that counts. That if you look at it from the point of view of the season hasn't been an incredible season. It's been a terrible season. But if we actually, get fifth, sixth, fourth, whatever it is, that's an improvement to the season we had. And that's why I'm not having a go at the players. Like I always said, I'm not having a go at the coach either. If you don't invest, you're not gonna get you're not gonna get what you want. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, people. It's been a horrible start today. But I'm gonna practice. I'm off in the next few days, so I'm gonna practice and try improve this graphics and make sure there's no hiccups in the future as well. Yeah, so yeah, I think we could do better. I think we could do better. Let me get back to the comments. Apologies, guys. I'm having a tragedy at the moment. I've been trying to get you great content, but it's getting bad. Not being on Twitter for a few days, so I will check it out, Fawzi. Sorry, I will check it out in later, Fawzi. Yeah, listen, bro, it's a good thing I sent you, so just check it out. Reach out to me as much as you can on there as well. I know we're in the same WhatsApp group, Redbird, but I'm more on Twitter than WhatsApp. You know what I mean? There's so many groups in WhatsApp at the moment, so I don't know which one to switch to at times. But I should be alright in the next couple of days. I'll be off until Monday, so I'm free throughout the weekend on Monday, so I'll go back to work on Tuesday. It's difficult for me, you know what I mean? Like I said, I would give you like a better content, a preparation that's better. I woke up hour later, I'm trying to set all this up, and it's a struggle. I mean, if I had more time, I won't have these issues, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna listen to Jurgen Klopp's interview later on. I'll probably bring it on to the Let's Talk LFC. So please tune into that one, and we could all listen to it at the same time with some panel on there as well. Yeah, yeah. Twin Bull says no echo at all. No problem. No. Listen, I'm not gonna go back to that. Forget about it. I've been trying the whole time to get back into it, but it's not helping me. I need to learn how to use both screens, like I said earlier. No echo. It's okay, guys. We could just chat. Let's just chat and enjoy it this way. Uh, Twins Ball says, mate, here it's evening at 8. Oh, is it 8:45? Right. Oh, he's talking to Redbird. Okay, okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Love it. Pressure. Was it pressure? I don't know. Pressure. Watch along. Yeah, I'm gonna. I can't wait for the watch along, people. Honestly, like I haven't done it for a few weeks, maybe months. I don't know. I don't know the last time I did it. I honestly don't know. But the actual watch alongs I do is all graphics, and it's good. It's very good. When I first started, it was only Goldbridge and Anfield Agenda that I used to just do consistently, like watch alongs, and I just jumped on. It was only us three, as I remember, and probably that kid, the Gunner kid, deluded Guna, That's the one that used to do it as well. So it was just us four that was doing it on a regular basis. Now everybody's doing it. Nobody goes to games anymore. It's all about the watch-alongs. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, Redbird says, I know you watch Liverpool at mad hours. Love your dedication. Super fan. You got to give people credit, bro. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Liverpool is a worldwide club. Premier League is a worldwide league, and everybody loves to watch it. You can't discredit that. What I hate sometimes is when people make fun of our league and try to say the outsiders don't count from the country. It's weird. We're all outsiders. We're all foreigners. There's no one that's 100% English in this world. They all come from somewhere. You know what I mean? So you can't really discredit people that support Liverpool from Afghanistan or Kazakhstan or Italy, or you can't. If they love the club, they love the club. It's nothing to do with you. One club is speaking. Your voice is not that much clear. Yeah, sorry about that, bro. I said I'll fix it later on. I'll do it on the Let's Talk LFC episode 38. Let's do that on that one. Hopefully, I'll fix this screen. I don't know how it works. I wish I knew how to match everything, but it looks good because if I use it, the actual league and all that stuff. If you look at the Premier League sign, obviously the standings, it's more wider. If I have it on my screen, one screen, it comes like slimmer, and I have to make it more bigger. It's hard, man. It's very, very hard. Video also starts getting interrupted and stopped. It's okay, bro. It's okay. We could discuss other stuff. I want to do the formations anyway, and then we could talk about that. If I don't get to your comments, I apologize. I really apologize. I can see 10 people watching as well. Yeah, get involved in the chat. Let's just speak. Say anything you want to me, and I will like respond to you as soon as possible. 100%, man. 100%. Twins Ball says Klopp on injuries. Ibu will be back. Has Ibu injured? Not even playing football. I don't understand that. I really don't get it. Is our training that bad? We're not even challenging on the pitch. So how is our training that bad? Nobody does slide tackles. Nobody does rough tackles apart from Milner. Probably Thiago at best. How did they get injured in training? How? It's strange. I guess Naby will train today. Forget about Naby. Don't worry about Naby, bro. Just let that train go, man. You know, let it go, as they say. Let it go to the distance, and don't ever come back again. Unfortunately, he might go down as a legend because he's won a Champions League for just sitting on the bench or probably this treatment in his treatment bed. That's all he's done. Collecting medals, doing nothing. It's not fair, man. It's not fair. Didn't get the medical report yet, but probably. Ox is training. Matip had a knock. Had a knock. I say had. Let me put an add on there. Had a knock versus West Ham, but will be back today. Matip was the best player, bro. You know what I mean? Matip was the best player. You can't discredit his performance. I know a lot of people want him at the door, but because of his injuries, it's nothing to do with his quality of play. It's his injuries that's frustrating people. Once he gets over that, in this season, we have to look at reviewing him at the end of the season if he's going to stay or go. I think he will go because Klopp probably wants to go that younger route. So like if you buy younger centre backs, the future will look bright when those other centre backs are going to get old and leave, if you know what I mean. So we can't have treatment table players anymore, man. Navigator, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Matip. Although Matip's doing well since the West Ham game, that's just one game. Let's see him in the next games if he's going to perform in the same way as well, bro. You know what I mean? At LRFC, mate, check out. I have dropped the quotes. Yes, I will, bro. I will. Don't worry about that. That's okay, Fozzie from John Conway. Of course, you know the stream just went pretty bad. I don't normally have this for a while. I can't remember the last time I actually had that. Redbird says we've left it too late to get top four, but I'll take Europa over nothing. Some fans say they won't watch Europa games. That's snobbish, in my opinion. But I've said it, bro. I don't care about the Europa League. I don't want to be in it. But if we're in it, we've got to support the team. What kind of fans are we if we're going to get away from things like that? That's just not right. That's not right, bro. That's not right. John Conway gives his score predictions, which is 4-1 Liverpool.
Twin Ball says, I want Europa at any cost, if not Champions League. Give another pathway to trophy, chance for fringe players, or some easy games for new incoming needing bidding in sort of bidding in period. Can mix match core players. You got to actually put a lot of players in this, in the list for Europa League. So a lot of senior players have to be in it. And listen, I'm with you guys. Okay, you convinced me. Europa League is not a bad thing. Just to integrate players in as well. Like if we had that this season, maybe Darwin Núñez will play more games and as a striker and probably do better. Maybe things like that could have happened with him, and he could have scored more goals. Maybe be comfortable as a striker. The more games you play, the better you get, if you know what I mean. If you're actually risking him in the Premier League and the Champions League, which is more important, and he doesn't perform, then we're gonna have a problem, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, 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 yeah. So I understand where you guys are coming from. Is there a game tonight? I don't think so, bro. I don't. I haven't seen any fixtures about tonight. I've checked it. I think all the games were played yesterday. The last ones. I'm sure the next games are in the weekend. I'm 100% convinced the next game's is the weekend. Yeah, it's the weekend tomorrow. West Ham and Crystal Palace is the first one. I'm not too bothered about um, the the performances anymore, because if you look at us in the West Ham game on another day, probably we could have actually drew that or lost that. But we're grinding out results. Just get the points and get out. That's what you got to do. Get points and get out. Then you could see where we're going to end up at the end of the season. Um, Twin Ball says no game tonight. Yeah, tomorrow Palace West Ham. Much appreciated, Twin Ball, man. You're contributing a lot, man, already, mate. Thanks a lot, though. But like I said, I'll check your DMs, and we'll discuss it as soon as I'll finish as well, man. Cheers, peeps, he says. Redbird. Twin Ball says, now for the Ibu injured record has been iffy, and with Trent inverted role, he has so much aerial and ground space to cover. That's the problem I have as well, bro. He's doing too much, Ibu. You are right. You are right. Faced Martinelli on his own, and then difficult physical test versus Forest. Yeah, that is it. Awabi? I don't know his name. The Awabi or something. The ex-Liverpool player. He gave him a lot of problems, man. He gave him a lot of problems, and I didn't see Konate physically get dominated like that ever since he's been at Liverpool, ever. And I'm not even joking about that. It was not nice to see. It was not nice to see. But hopefully he'll come back soon and do better. Like you said, Twins ball. If Ibu just concentrates on his centre back position, maybe he won't have these injuries, because he has to cover a lot of ground and a lot of spaces. He will catch a few challenges that's gonna, hamper his development as a centre back as well. So, like I said in the beginning of the stream, next season we need to improve. We need to improve in a sense of Trent don't have to play that inverted role, and there's no right back. We need to have a right back there so the centre backs can concentrate on their actual position. When you're overthinking things, and that's why I say about Virgil van Dijk as well. Like when Virgil van Dijk is the captain, it's difficult for him because he has to concentrate all over the pitch. But when he's not a captain, he plays better. He plays better because all he has to do is pay attention to that back four. Hence why he performs better in those games. Yeah, that's what I've always said. Like captains have to be midfielders, man. No strikers, defenders. Yeah, it depends what kind of defender as well. If you're Alan Hansen or someone like that, yeah, you could be a captain. But some defenders just want to concentrate on their game and probably just the back four, just lead the marshal the back four, and which Virgil van Dijk has been doing in the last few years, like no other. He has been fantastic. Let's be honest here. He's not the best defender in the world for no reason. Twin Ball says. So we have to be wary of not burning down Kanate. Coming summer is huge. Another young centre back, like I said earlier, mate. Another young centre back. Iwoni. Yeah, mate, I don't know his name, Iwoni. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I'm just gonna give it a shot. African names are very, very difficult, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's very difficult. But yeah, so you can see the league. Let me put the actual formation and how I want us to play. Then we could discuss it from there. So where is that damn thing? There you go. Hopefully it'll come up. There you go. So this is the team that more or less starts every time, as you guys are aware. Since was it 4 games ago they've been starting, and it's more or less all these players. But now, like, this is how I want it to go. Um, Let me change Konate because we don't want to like put him in a dangerous position. And this guy was man of the match the other day, so you got to bring him back in. Surely to God, you got to bring him back in. You can't just leave him out. That's not good for confidence. That's what I said about Simicaz. A lot of times Simicaz plays well. The next game he's not going to play. So how is that confidence going to be going up if you're going to play one game and then if you play well, you're going to be taken out the next game? It shouldn't be like that. It's unheard of. It's unheard of. So this is how I want to go. This guy hasn't played well. I'm sorry, guys. He's been terrible. He's been terrible. He's been taken off by the manager as well, which is like, what kind of captain gets taken off? What kind of captain gets taken off? But he's going to play because that's what Klopp loves him. Klopp loves him. He likes his inspirational style of things and the way he contributes as a speaker on the pitch, if you know what I mean. If we don't have that, not many people speak. If you know, sorry, if you don't have that person that's actually telling basically the manager on the pitch, if you don't have that, it's difficult for people um, to up their performances. This is why the players always struggle when Henderson and the likes of Henderson, Milner or Van Dijk is not on the pitch. They struggle because there's no one actually communicating with them, and they're not captains, are they? Salah is not captain. I've always said it. I've always said it about Salah. He should never be a captain at Liverpool because I'd rather he just concentrated his own game instead of having so much on his shoulders because he's not going to perform the same way anymore. He's going to struggle. So yeah, Salah, just stay away from that captaincy, man. Stay away. We don't want you to be a captain, man. Just let the other guys do it, man. Nice top Steve Fuzzy. Yeah, yeah. Candy, innit? Candy, bro. I've got the actual shirt Ian Rush I'm wearing today as well. So make it match, innit? Make it match. This is what I grew up with. This is the team that I grew up with, the Candy team, with John Barnes, John Aldridge, Peter Beardsley, Alan Hansen, Gillespie, Steve Nicol, Ablett as a left back, or Steve Staunton. I could name all of them. I'm going. Ronnie Whelan, Steve McMahon, Ray Houghton. There you go. Mark Lawrenson at the back. That was my team. That's how I remember it, man. And you don't forget when you enjoyed watching football in those days. Um, yeah, John Fozzie has some class tops. Much appreciated, Mr. Redbird. I love these tops, man. I have to keep bringing them like in the different streams. Tonight I'll bring another one for you. You know what? I'll bring the red version of this one. How about that? So you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. John Conway says, same Fozzie. I'll be 47 this year. Oh, thanks for letting me know, mate. We've got to get you something, man. Congratulations, John, man. Um, 47 years, still going strong, and your character has never changed. That's the most important thing, brother. And happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Let me know when it's your birthday, man. Just DM me on the Twitter. Let me know, man. Let me know. And I'll do something special on the channel when I come on as well for you. Because you do a lot for me, man. You do a lot for me. Look, normally we have 4 people. Now we've got 10 people watching. But, contribute on the comments as well. Twinsball says, Twinsball Daily says, I would start Elliot in place of Hendo. Thiago in place of Jones, Diaz in place of Jota, all else the same. Oh, so if you look at Twinsball, the formation I've set, with Elliot, I love the kid. I back the kid no matter what. He's a Liverpool fan. He goes to games, home and away, back in the day with his dad. But the issue I'm having with him, he can't cover the pitch, bro. He just can't run. He comes in this position and he just struggles. Maybe hopefully I could. Yeah, and he struggles all the time. He struggles to run up and down here. He's got no pace, so he's better off if he plays here as a winger to back up Salah then next season. If we got any like any position for him next season. So Salah can have a lot of rest. Salah's hitting 31 soon. He's not getting any younger, guys. He's an old man. And yes, he's got like a physical specimen as a body, but uh, not everybody lasts. I mean, not everybody lasts. Look at the great John Barnes. I love that guy. I worship that guy as a footballer. But when he became a central midfielder, I was sad. He wasn't the same player anymore. I remember John Barnes, up that left wing, taking on people. Before Beckham, he was doing those crosses between the defense and the goalkeeper, and people scoring. Check it out on YouTube, people. You could find a lot of footages about that. He used to like just dribble people, back heel balls, take on players, come through the left wing, cross the ball in. That's what I've said. Like maybe next season we've got to go a different direction. Have a left-footed player there and have a right-footed player here when we can't open up teams. So the more crosses we get in the box, the better for the strikers. Whoever it is, whoever it might be, I think Jota, it could be Nunes. Nunes, like he's good at finishing. He's good in the air. So if crosses come into him in the box, he could like header it in and go in. You know what I mean? Think about that. The team is deep line defending. We can't get past them, so we could put the ball out wide, get the crosses in. Players will be like thriving on that, man. More goals, more opportunities for the striker. But we're not doing that. We're always going back to the 4-3-3, same old formation, and it never changes. Get a left-footed player that can play left, man. That's what I say. Yeah, and then maybe we've got more opportunities to open up those deep line defenders. Let me get back to the comments. Sorry about that, guys. It messed up in it, so I got to find a way just to chat and go the hour range. I'm trying to reach an hour, so we could just talk about Liverpool all the way. I have a birthday every time Liverpool win. I've not had that many this season. Redbird, it's hard, innit? It's hard watching Liverpool. But I've always said it, bro. Enjoy the moments when it's successful because it never comes along that quickly. Some people are no longer with us because they've been waiting for so long. That's why I've always said I'm enjoying the moments and us getting frustrated on a regular basis. It's not the way. Us getting frustrated against the owners who don't spend money for this brilliant manager we got. That's an argument we have to actually talk about as well. I'm not going to do it today. I always do it all the time, but I need to get away from things like that. Yeah, but the players, they've done wonders since they've been here. I've got no arguments. I've got no complaints about them. I appreciate what they've done for us, but they need backup, and some of them need to leave. They need to go ASAP. But that's a good comment though. I love that Redbird. I'd also start Elliot over pass back hoof man. That's what Redbird calls Henderson people. Hoof man. Hoof man. You could do that. Twins ball says Fozzie with inverted role. Trent has little ground to get back as compared to right back role. Yeah, I like him in that role as well, bro. But the home games, we don't need to do that. The home games, we are the dominant team. We've only lost one game at home this season, man. I think we lost nothing last season, so it shows we're doing all right at home. We could play our own game, if you know what I mean. The fans will, get behind us. They'll push us to the goal to score goals as well. So just go back to normal right back position. Because if you look at the Nottingham Forest game, we was on that wing. It was terrible. They were triple it up like triple. It was like triple versus one. You know what I mean? Like on poor Konate. That's why Konate was struggling in the game. They were tripling it up on him. Too many players on that side. They were doing a lot of throws, so he had to do a lot of work in order for him, to keep up with play. Hence why he's injured. Probably he probably got a knock being in the wrong position, if you know what I mean. So we've got to get away from things like that, if you ask me. The home games are fine. I don't have any issues with it. Just play the right back role. Let the other midfielders control that midfield and let the striker score the goals. Away games, I understand it because we have to dominate in the position and get if we have the position, it limits the actual opportunities for other team to score goals, if you know what I mean. So that's why I like about the away performances, him playing there. Yeah, It's like a double pivot. He protects that midfield. If you look at him in the games, like when the ball is here and he goes over the centre backs, you see him coming over here and taking the ball. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. And taking and taking the ball with him. I've seen it so many times now, like with Trent. He gets the ball, goes over there and protects the defenders, and he just starts off the attack, going forward through a ball, and then someone's going to score at the end of it. He kept on protecting the defense here. Every single time I see him going behind them, protecting them, and clearing the ball. That's why I like him in that position when we're away, because it makes the opponents think twice about what they're going to do next. Because if they go over the top, he's going to be there covering the centre backs, so it confuses them. Like I've said, don't make sure the teams you face are not prepared for the formation you set out. So if you shock them, they haven't set out for that, and they're going to be confused when they're on the pitch what to do next. And this is what happened against West Ham. West Ham should listen. In normal circumstances, we will struggle against West Ham. We ain't going to win that game. Let's just be honest here. Oh, did I read that? Sorry, did I read that? Yeah. Sorry, I did. I don't know if I finished it. Apologies. Right back row, yeah. And with Fab, Trent, Konate, Virgil, Robbo on back of Elliot, he can be so instrumental in number 10 role. He's a number 10. I'm not gonna like discredit his role. He's a number 10. And sorry, people, you know, like when I read, it's minimal. I can't see the letters. Apologies. I'm gonna have to like make it bigger when I'm reading. Let me actually make the screen bigger in front of me. Yeah. So yeah. So with Elliot, he is the number 10. He does struggle when he's playing as a number 8. But do we play with a 10? We don't. That's the thing. If we can practice that and set things like that for the new season, maybe we could integrate him in that role. I think they're gonna loan out what's his name, Carvalho, from what I've heard, and he could like open up defenses. Because I've seen him at Fulham when he was a kid. Like he was doing some ridiculous through balls from deep line, and the passes actually got to their destination, and he can, yeah. But like I said, I prefer him just to be a backup to Salah if we're not going to get a right winger. Rest Salah next season for some of the games which are winnable, and play Elliot there. If you look at Elliot against Man City at home this season, look at the performance he produced. He backed up he backed up Milner up and down that wing, and he was passing the ball to his players instead of like losing it on a regular basis. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah. So yeah, we got to think about that. John Conway says John Barnes was some player. He was amazing, John. John, I enjoyed every moment watching that guy when I was a kid. I mean, I've tried to base my game with his ability as well. When I used to play football, I was two-footed like him, left-footed. I could hit the ball. I could hit with my right, and I was a dribbler as well, and I could play number 10. That's how I used to be when I was a kid. I based it all on him. He's my favorite player, man, ever. Now for the Nunes is more instrumental when opposition have high defensive lines. Gakpo has done good, has done so good under low and mid blocks. We know the blocks of Spurs. Gakpo will be our counter. With Gakpo, we just got to be realistic. We can't we can't underestimate his performances. He's been fantastic. I'm telling you that right now, people. He's been absolutely fantastic this season. In the second half, obviously, when he came in, he's learning that role. He's shooting from outside the box, which we don't normally do, and he's been influential in the team as well. You can see like the players are happy around him. I love him. I love him, man. He can only get better. Next season, you could even play him as a left winger and play Nunes up front. You could swap. You know what I mean? The front line can swap. You got Salah, you got Nunes, you got Diaz, you got Jota. You know what I mean? And Gakpo. 5 strikers there. So any type of defense that's gonna be like deep line, they can have a go at them and score goals. Crazy, man. Um, Kenny is my favorite. Redbird says Kenny is the best, isn't it? He's my favorite manager. I love that team of the 80s. I love that team, man. I'll never forget it. Like it was entertaining watching that team. It was never like you watch a team and then you think to yourself, they're gonna play poor today. Every game was just superb. Steve Nuckle as a right back as well. My goodness me, That crazy guy, man. He was a legend. He's a legend. He's in ESPN now. There's Steve Nicol. Check him out, man. He was funny apparently as well as a player. All the players used to enjoy being around him. Wow, class, man. Class act. Amir, yes, brother. Who would sign for left-footed centre back? Hmm. Left-footed centre back. We've had that in the past, and it never worked out, bro. Phil Babb, I believe. Daniel Agger. Left-footed players, if you look at it, Amir, they don't last, bro. If you just look back in history, it's just like left-footed strikers. They don't last. They wear out eventually. They either get injured a lot or the performances declines. Striker, Christian Vieri, one of the best strikers back in the day, declined dramatically when he was 28, 29, maybe slightly older than that. Robbie Fowler, what a performance in his early years. Declined, probably 28, same thing. And then you look at Daniel Sturridge, injury prone every single time. And then you look at Daniel Agger at the back, one of the best centre backs I've seen at Liverpool ever, but we just couldn't get him fit. Yeah, left-footed centre backs is the difficult thing, bro. They don't last. But I would like maybe a guy who could play left back and left centre back. He could play both, so we don't have to buy another left back and then just let Simicast go, which I don't want. I like Simicast, by the way. I mean, we could go down that route. A guy could play both positions, two positions in one player. We could do something like that. And Klopp likes that kind of players, doesn't he? Indica. I don't know how good he is, mate. For me, Amir says. I don't know how good he is, bro. I hope he's good. I don't watch football around the world. If you asked me 20 years ago, like footballers around the world, I will tell you every player. I'll tell you what position he plays. I'll tell you how he performs. I used to watch football in Chile. I used to watch football in Ecuador. I think they got Arsenal Football Club in Ecuador or somewhere like that. So I used to watch football in Argentina, Italy, La Liga, any country, even MLS when it first came, when they used to do that penalty shootouts from the halfway line because they can't draw games. I used to watch football back in the day like that, and you know what I'm talking about, Amir. You're American, so you know what I'm talking about. When MLS came on the scene, they were doing penalty shootouts from the halfway line if the game ended up as a draw. So the guy has to run from the halfway line all the way to the goal to score a goal. It's crazy, man. They tried to change our game, Amir. They tried to change our game. Unacceptable. So now you know I know my football when I'm mentioning things like that. Yeah, man. I used to watch football every time. Football was my life, man. Football was my life. There was nothing else I wanted to do. When I finished school, they asked me, "What do you want to be?" I want to be a footballer. That's how good I thought I was. Physically, I wasn't like toned or anything like that. I wish I was, but that's what killed me the most. If I was physically strong, maybe I would have played professionally somewhere. I played semi-pro, but I've never played professionally. Um, like if you talk about touches, thinking, pace, shooting, creating things like that, I could do all. I was both footed. I could have. You could ask my mate Anton tonight. Me and him were rivals back in the day when he used to play football. So you could ask him tonight. He's going to be on Let's Talk LFC episode 38. Yeah, we're 44 now, but we known each other since we was 10 years old. So that's a long time. Yeah. I wish I made it, but something else is planned for you in life, innit? You just have to get on with it. Now, all I do, Amir, is just watch Liverpool. I don't watch anything else, bro. That's all I watch, Liverpool majority of the time. I try to catch up with the Premier League games as much as I can. But yeah, just Liverpool for me now. I don't do other leagues. I think football is taking a different direction. Football's not as good as it used to be. It's more about money now. It's more Hollywood based instead of like passion and determination and fans enjoying games. It's hard to get tickets now. Before you could take your son, you could take your brother, you could take your mum. It doesn't matter who it was. You could take them to games. Now it's impossible. You have to like do something dramatic, like spend a lot of money for you to go and watch games. It shouldn't be like that, man. By the way, don't look at the screen. That's not my starting lineup for Tottenham game. It's not that one. It's not that one. I'm sorry. Let me put Gakpo back. The Gakpo is becoming the main man now. So this is my formation. Trent just stay as a right back in this game. Robertson move up a bit. Play as a left back. Matip keeps his position. Hopefully he's got hit form. Thiago back for keeping possession, and then Diaz back on the left. 70 minutes, 60 minutes, and then swap him with Nunes or someone else, or Jota. I thought Jota didn't play well against the West Ham the other day. I thought he wasn't all that. He needs to improve, in my opinion, and have more influence in the team because he's been here long enough now. Although he had a lot of injuries, we can't just keep blaming that for his performances on the pitch. He needs to improve. Ndike, yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't mind that because he's a left back as well as a centre back. Why not? You're right. John Barnes was class. I think, you know what I think, Redbird? If John Barnes wasn't black, would he be the greatest Liverpool player ever? Because technically he's sound, physically he's sound, pace he's sound, creativity he's sound. He could cross the ball like Beckham. He could dribble like Ryan Giggs, even better than Ryan Giggs. You know what I mean? Like, and he's both-footed. How many players can do that? Both foot. I mean, and then he could take free kicks. People forget about the penalties and free kicks. Remember, if you're as old as me, do you remember John Barnes back in the day when he used to do the free kicks, one-step free kicks? And Brian Moore used to say, John Barnes, one-step free kick, curls it brilliantly to the top corner. I remember that, man. Oh, man, what a player. What a player. Man, a lot of fans support Liverpool because of that guy, man. He meant to actually go to Man United, if you guys don't know that. Originally, Man United were chasing him until Kenny Dalglish said, you know what, no. Get him over here. I want him in my team. He could make my team even better. John Aldridge, Peter Beasley, Ray Houghton, and John Barnes. What a side that was. What a side. Twins Ball says, what's your name, bro? I don't know your real name. Just give me your real name if you can. With this new system, we effectively play two sixes and two tens anyway, Fozzie. So Elliot will flourish in number 10. Rather more than 4-4-2 setup. Yeah. Listen, if we play double pivot, yeah, he's got more of a chance of playing as that number 10, like you said. Like if we play like this, with even Trent playing as a right back, it's no problem for me. I've always said that this is the formation I need to go sometimes. Striker. So this is where you could bring in Nunes instead of Gakpo. Gakpo could play left, can't he? So it doesn't really matter. He's an all-rounder, just like Nunes. It's going to be, with Nunes, I've said that in Jamie Phillips' channel. With Nunes, the thing with Nunes is they're trying to make him into an all-round player. So he could pass the ball, he could run with the ball, he could finish, he could build up play, he could do a lot. That's why they play him in that position in the left wing. So next season, be prepared for him playing as a striker on a regular basis. Once he plays as a striker, he has all the attributes. Like now they're working on his actual defending side. So when the ball's here, he will come back and defend for the team like Firmino used to do. That's what they're working on. That's what Klopp said in his press conference previously as well. So when the ball goes back, he goes back with the ball, retrieves the ball, goes forward and gets the goals. That's what he needs to work on. And not only that, he's got language issues as well. He's not English. He's Spanish speaking, so it's going to take him time to understand the other players on the pitch. Yeah, so that's the formation I said originally. If you look at it, I would go for number 10 over here. Don't forget, Thiago was a number 10 when he started football. You could even play him there. But if you want Elliot to play here, by all means, I don't mind it. I mean, he could have the ball. He has all that space he could go to. That's the advantage of a number 10. You don't have to just stay in one position. You could go all around the pitch. And defensive side, it's not. You don't have to do it a lot. You could just do it sometimes, if you know what I mean. And get the ball. Make sure you keep possession. Just run with the ball everywhere you want to go. You could go there. You could go there. Create a chance for the striker from over the top. Nunes scores a goal. We get a goal up. I mean, and he can do that. He can do that. He is a number 10 originally anyway. But as long as you got this protection in front of the defense, I've always said Fabinho, he goes too far sometimes. Just stay in front of the defense, bro. You can't run anyway. Just stay there. That's your position. Cover there and there. Why are you always going up here when you can't even bloody shoot? Crazy, man. Really pisses me off. Fabinho does sometimes. You can't run. Stay in your position, man. Freaking hell, you put more pressure on the defense all the time when you do that as well. Sorry about that. I've taken the liberty to moan. I have a signed pick of John Barnes. Yeah, just send me a copy, mate. Just photocopy it and send it to me. That's my hero at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's my hero, man. So yeah, one day I'll meet him. You know what I mean? I got a bucket list. I want to meet all my heroes. As you can see in my other profile, I met Ian Rush and Graham Souness, two of the loveliest guys I've ever met in my life, man. I'm not even joking. I have a signed pic of Kenny Dalglish as well. Wow, King Kenny! Can't beat King Kenny, man. Um, Twins ball says have to go for Dylan Alphonse. Fuzzy. Hopefully we link up soon. Go well with remaining show. Like are the best way to get content viral. People make it happen now. Just like people if you can. Um, much appreciated, Ahmed, man. Much appreciated for the shout. I hope you enjoyed this, bro. Even though I messed up the whole thing, you know what I mean, that I was supposed to put up originally. If this is a mess up, it's not bad, is it, bro? Think about it. We went through an hour just talking to each other, all of us. And I like that. I like that to interact with people. I've always said it. I know Liverpool in and out. I mean, Liverpool is my football club all my life. So if you ask me from when I was a kid till now, from the 80s till now, I could answer anything, man. I love this club more than anything in the world, man. And that's all I talk about. You know, people get frustrated with me because all I talk about is Liverpool this, Liverpool that, and all that stuff. Everywhere you go, I got Liverpool's in my room, in my living room, my spare rooms. I got Liverpool stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love the clubs that much, man. They mean everything to me. But that's why I don't argue. Yeah, you can see at the back. You can see, look, Graham Souness here. You can see Ian Rush on this side. Let me try get it up. Yeah, right there. Ian Rush. There. You can see me and Ian Rush. Graham Souness. Ian Rush. Hopefully you enjoyed this, people. I'm not finished yet, obviously. I'm not finished yet. Let me just see what I can do here. What did I forget before I go? I'll be back tonight anyway. Please tune in 9 o'clock with the panel and me. We're gonna discuss Liverpool's season so far and what we need to improve on, and can we get that top four as well. So yeah, we could talk about that. Yeah, what did I have? Oh, um, before you go, guys, what's your score predictions? Yeah, give me your score prediction. I think John Conway already did. If you guys still on, just give me your score predictions. And if you watch this back, just put it in the comment section. I love to interact with people. Go down below and just give me in the comment section what you think of. Look, listen, anything you want to talk about, just go on there and put it on. I'll respond straight away. I know I'm bad at that sometimes. I don't respond quickly, but I'll improve in that. I'm back on a regular basis, isn't it? So I'll try and improve and help you guys out with any comments that you have and any concerns. You know what I mean? Anything you want, just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. As for me going to games, it's going to be difficult next season because I've said it after that Wolverhampton game, that after that I'm not coming back because of FSG. But I've got to look past things like that, man. It's their club, innit? It's their club. There's nothing we can do if we can't get them out, like by protests and things like that. But we support Liverpool at the end of the day, so I might have to go back on that and next season appear in the club on a regular basis. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to next season. Hopefully we'll be back in the Champions League as well, and yeah, compete, man. Because if Man City win it, they could win it next season as well, and we can't stop them. That can happen. You know what I mean? That can happen. And it's not good for football. Let me be honest. We're the only ones that can stop Man City. Nobody else can. My bedroom is Liverpool. Mate, John, it's when you love that club, innit? It's when you love the club, brother. Through thick and thin. It's always in your heart, innit? Like the song goes. It's always in your heart. Yeah, so John, Redbird, Amir, Ahmed, thank you for coming on, guys. Honestly, there's about a few more people. If you're shy, just come on. There's no, you shouldn't have any hesitation commenting. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll read your comments and I'll speak to you. It took us an hour. What is it? An hour? What is the time on this thing? Yeah, hour 14 minutes, and we're still going. We're still talking about everything you guys are putting forward. I hope you enjoyed it. Uh, it didn't go well. It didn't start well, but we got there at the end. I could have just said, you know what, let me get out of this. It's not working out, but I didn't. I stayed on, and we figured a way to talk to each other on a regular. All right, people. I hope everything's well for you. I hope life is good. Ignore the haters and enjoy life, man. Because life is short. Enjoy it to the fullest, man. I'll be back tonight, hopefully, if everything goes right, and we could discuss Liverpool in general with the panel. So please hit that subscription button, notification button, and like button. And those who left me, good luck for your future. Because why? Because I had my say on Twitter. People don't like me for that. I'm being honest. I don't have no problems with other people. You know what I mean? So just get on with life. H says 2-1 Reds. I say 3-0. I think we'll be back to clean sheets in this game. I hope so. I hope so. Much appreciated, H, for tuning in at the end, bro. I hope all is well. We'll chat later, though. We'll chat later, man. I need to call you and we'll chat later, yeah? You take care, brother. That's me done, people. Like I said, if you're new, subscribe. If you're a regular, please hit that like button and let the video go, viral. And I'll see y'all. I'll see you soon.